him and I'm at it again. The crystal air calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel blur. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yotes, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. I told you this few snares in here would be good. I guaranteed I'd catch one. I didn't think I'd catch one on this one, but it's right down the road here. I got a couple that are just phenomenal. But nice coyote. He ain't been here too long. We're gonna get him dispatched and move on, but you can see the trail behind him going right underneath that fence. It ain't much there, but it's perfect. So great little location, and heck, we got one coon and one coyote, and we just started, so gonna be a good day. There's 49. I'll need one more for 50. I think we had 53 last year, so heck, we could hit 75, 100 maybe even. That'd be pretty cool. But just, you can actually see the trail here coming through. We got corn up there. I don't normally do very well here. Normally I'll catch a couple, but that's about it. But happy to get a nice skunk right here. That'll pay for the gas bill already. Feels good to get a double. A couple nice coon. He's hiding back here in the corner of the tube, which could make that interesting to get out. But anyway, get them taken care of. First double of the day. Not starting off quite like I wanted to. I mean, we've got a skunk, a possum, and this makes 4 coon. But we're also only on stop probably 9. So yeah, a couple spots that empty that I thought for sure would have coon in them. But anyway, nice coon here. We'll get them taken care of and get down the road. Big day today. Whew, just got done with that double. I don't know if it's just the moisture on him, but boy, he looks good. This is a big ridge runner coon. We got this fence line coming up right behind him, and just phenomenal location. That is a beautiful coon. Definitely a good one. So get him taken care of and get down the road. We got a lot of stuff to get to today. Pretty sure I filmed this yesterday. That was that really hot trail coming up. I said we'd probably have a double on it. I think this is the trail I said that. Well, I guess we could say we do. Just not quite the double I want to, but I'll tell you what, the coon, they're big coon this morning. They're really primed out. Even the possums are bigger today, so nice double. I'll take them. I'll take possums all day long. A lot of people don't like them, but my market allows me, you know, there's not a $5 bill, but we're pushing it. So coon, absolutely, you know, he's a good, nice coon. The fur is going to be the absolute best right now. Even your little ones are going to be pretty good. So now's the time to hit it hard, and we got the weather to do it, so we're going to push. A good deal. We got a smaller coon over here, but the other side of the road, we 220'd a pretty good one. So I'll probably throw that chest mount on so you guys can start seeing me do some of this. But yeah, good coon, good coon. Here's a perfect example of it getting walked around. They pushed it down, pushed over my fluff. That happens. That definitely happens. Especially that rain is going to want to knock a lot of this down. We'll do a little better job getting it brushed in. But that happens. You just got to get down there and fix it. Well, once again, we got another 220 DP double. Nice coon and dog proof on that side of the road. I've caught a cat here before. This is a really good trail in the past. Boy, he tore it up pretty good. So we're gonna try and get back up in there with this set now. But anyway, nice coon and 220 on this side. That's always a good little spot too. You can see my rat stretcher still right where I want it to be. So fun fact here, I'm noticing this with all my 220 catches. It's dry underneath, telling me that they moved before that rain started, about 2 in the morning. So kind of interesting, you know, you're always learning stuff like that. They ran maybe before the rain, maybe they ran during the rain too, I don't know. But anyway, nice coon, kind of off color, but that's all right. You'll get those school bus colored coon from time to time. He's definitely redder, but get him out of here and get moving. He's hiding from me. I thought he was in the tube. I almost stepped on him over here, but this makes 12 coon off our first piece, which this section was our smallest one by far. I think it was only 30 locations. Not quite where I was hoping it'd be at, but you know what? I think this rain definitely played a little more influence. I figured they'd move really well, but or maybe it's just this section just had a slow day. You know, you'll have that where some sections just don't produce. Next day they might kill it. So not a bad little stop here, but this is our smallest one. Like I said, 30 locations. We got probably 120 plus more to go, so we're still have a really good day. Oh, there's a good coon at 220, which we needed. He was actually set up right here, if you can still see it. That taxidermy market, like I said, I need to get 100 of these things, and we didn't get many of that first part because for taxidermy, you know, they've got to be perfect. Some of them started to swell up pretty good. They weren't rotten or anything, but I didn't want to risk them, you know. I don't want to sell a coon to a taxidermy market for good money and ruin it for next year if they're all bad. So always got to take care of your markets and give them exactly what they're wanting. But it's starting to mist again. This goes up to beans actually, but there's corn above it. You can see that tree right there. We got 220 right on the left side of that. Hoping we get up there and we got another one, but nice big coon. Well, here we are at the tree. I saw the trail, but I could not see the coon. It's because he's off to the side where he's supposed to be. Flopped out of the way, keep this trail open. We're gonna set up for another one. Yeah, you're gonna hear it again. One of my favorite trails to trap. You can see too, it actually Y's off here coming from this fence line. I'd love to snare it, but we're just too close to a house. Not by much, but just a little bit, and it ain't worth risking it. But I come over here to the other side, and we got some nice coon and dog proof. Great little spot. Get him taken care of and get out of here. But definitely a good coyote fox location too. But so many coon, you got to thin these suckers out first. Well, like I said, it started off slow and we're kind of disappointed on that first piece. But this is location 6 on the new piece, and it's 5 coon and a possum out of it. So you got a hold of a plastic bag down here too. You can see the trail behind him going underneath that fence there. Cattle out on the other side. Kind of got that fence row that goes up. Normally I've done really good here. Like I said, last year we didn't catch one, but we broke that curse today. Lone tree, beans, cornfield, pole. I filmed this yesterday. I told you we set one here at that pole and like 3 more locations up here. This second little section here we have not missed. I think this is 7 locations. Oh, that's a big coon. 7 locations and 7 coon and a possum. So definitely an awesome spot. And again, he moved before it started raining, so always learning. But man, now we're starting to really get into them. I like it. Yeah, I'm thinking the beginning of this was a fluke deal. They ran like crazy last night. We have not missed on this section 9 locations in a row. You know, fence line coming down, trail across the road, and we got the good one. Real nice coon. Real nice. Get him taken care of, get out of here. Someone's coming to my place here in literally 20 minutes, so we're gonna check next 2 location and hightail it home. Another double. This is a spot I told you that I'm glad I set 2 on. I almost only set 1 every year, but we set 2 on. It's just developing awesome. We very easily could hit 65, 70 coon today. But we're hustling. I gotta head back home for a little bit. Sunset intersection, you can see way up there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7 coon. And a couple big coon, especially this one. So less than a half mile, 7 coon. Awesome. Well, we're just getting back to run the line. He was actually sitting on this near side. I looked down there and I thought it wouldn't even tore up at all. I didn't think I caught anything, but luckily I got out and checked it out, and yeah, he was hanging out down here. So this is, you can just see it winding up underneath right in there. Great trail coming off a fence line, timber fence line. Just a great spot. So get him taken care of, keep moving. We got a big day still. This is probably the most constant raccoon catching of my life. This is, I think, 15 locations in a row that we have not missed a coon. Just absolutely insane. But Just a wooded ditch, no water in it, but two massive tubes. You can see where they're actually climbing up over this log right here. They're going underneath this one. It all funnels down to this right here. Actually, if we weren't close to a house, it'd be a great 220 location underneath this. It's a little open and wide, but you could fence it in pretty good. So we're gonna get him taken care of and get out of here. Gotta love doubles. I see our widowmaker finally fell down here too. That log was up on top. Finally came down, so glad I wasn't down here when it happened. But anyway, we're not far from that last spot. Actually, that timber over there is that other draw that we just caught one on. So we're not covering a whole lot of ground, but we are making some awesome catches today. This is great. Well, we had our first miss, but it is followed by a double. So we got 19 coon and I think 17 locations before we had a miss. So it happens though. I'm not going to be upset about it. We're killing it today. This is actually one of my favorite roads to trap on, and we're just getting started on it. Whew. Here's an old boy down here. We just had back-to-back doubles. Nothing in that DP, but here's an old boy. He's been around the block a few times, but can't wait to get right up here. As the next one, we got three 220s, so that'll be a fun check also. But man, it's gonna be an awesome day, guys. I think 60 is very possible. Well, my stand, my cable, nothing. Something big ran through here. I got the other one set off on the other side too, so we'll see what's going on. Well, how about that? A 220 double. Perfect. Can't beat that. You can see this trail winding up. It actually goes to corn up past that alfalfa, but great trail. Nice double. He might have torn that up too much down here. We'll see if we get it in again, but I'll take a double all day. We literally just had the 220 double down there at this tree right here. Pulled a possum out of 220. Come to the next tree, and nice dog proof double. Both good looking coon. Man, this is, if dad's count is right, we're at 41, so somewhere between 35 and 50 is my guess. Yeah, so we'll see what we're at, but yeah, 41, and we're probably on about halfway through. So, but it's noon, we gotta hustle. Well, here we go, number 50. I just told dad I was gonna throw a skunk on him at that last stop on top of the hill, and looks like I got the opportunity. But I'll get him taken care of, get out of here. Having a pretty awesome day. Well, what can I say? That or I caught that 58 pounds and 2 coon a couple years ago. I ain't 58 pounds now, but I'll tell you what, we got a good double, real good double. So get them taken care of. This line's just blowing up, guys. It's just amazing. We're over probably 45 coon now and barely halfway, so it's just perfect storm last night. That rain came in late and it was just perfect. So I want to point out, this is that trail that yesterday when I said that baled corn might not be as appealing. I think this is our first spot out of probably 25 locations. We've had 2 traps and caught nothing. We've had 2 or 3 misses where I had 1 trap with nothing. But this is probably the first spot I've had 2 traps. We haven't caught anything in 25 locations. It's crazy. We are just stacking them up. I mean, we're not even halfway done yet, and we got a pile. Yeah, there's gotta be a doe there somewhere. He's right at my 220. See how close I can get. Not a very smart deer. I'll tell you what, this has just been a crazy day. We hit that big section non-stop, never missed hardly, crazy. But now we're sitting, this is our second coon out of probably the last dozen locations. we got to a new area, and it's just crazy how it's changed. But you can just see it right down the middle of this, where the coons are running. But just interesting, you know, how it changes so drastically, especially for a first check. That's kind of weird that it's this dry already, but it's also crazy to have such good area earlier. But it is what it is. Rain's starting to pick up again, so we're gonna hustle. Hopefully we get some more gear set out yet too at the end of this line. Well, according to Pops, this is 49 and 50. So coming out from underneath this cedar tree, basically crossing the more cedars on the other side. You got cornfield on the other side. But yeah, I'll take another double. Like I said, I just don't understand this line today. This trail's phenomenal. One of my best trails. Opening day, or you know, opening check of it, nothing. I don't know, just crazy. Same thing with the last. We had a double 220 location that I knew both traps would have something in it. Nothing. So it's definitely weird. I don't understand it. There's always more going on than what we know. If only my wife was that excited to see me when I pulled up every day. We got two big coon down here today. This is a pretty unique place because I went to go set this yesterday and my traps were gone. But I had traps in the back of my truck, so we went ahead and reset both. I'm glad I did, because these two big boys are gonna definitely make up for the traps being gone. But great location. We'll see if anything comes up missing again or not. But two nice coon, old boys. This one here is really old. You can just tell on his face. He's been around for a while. This one, he's a big one too. So anyway, you can actually well, you can't see it from here, but there's a trail goes up into the grass up there, into the corn. Kind of looks like he had an issue up there with the combine, with a wheel or something. So anyway, we're gonna get these guys taken care of, get out of here. All right, last section here. Boy, that's a big coon. So this is, I probably got about 20 locations with dog proofs, and this is when we stopped and said, all right, all 220s. So I'm excited to see what we'll come up with. But that is a toad. Holy cow, guys. Woo, woo, woo. That's a big coon. Get him, take care of him, get moving. It's hard to tell. Trail comes down, and I saw what looked like a circle. Nothing much, but he made himself a nice little warm place, stay dry. Get him taken care of, get out of here. I figured this spot would produce. It's always been a good one. Really looking forward to the 220 action right down here. But before we get that far, nope, nothing. This one on the other side. Now, our possum plugged up our 220. Ooh, almost got upside down there. Another big possum. Caught some absolutely monster possum today. Try and do this again without getting upside down. This is a steep bank. That's why I really like it. Get that tucked in there. A lot of times the grass on the other side of the spring, you can kind of just lift it up and over, but yeah, that's good for another one. Well, I can get out of here. Box is loaded up, guys. That 220 is still set down in this trail. So anyway, possum's better than nothing. Woo! We got us a big double here. One in the DP. Don't mind this. We left our jug at home when we stopped, so it's been kind of a pain. But try and get him out of here. It's a nice big 220 coon, real nice. Get him taken care of and get going. We're getting ready to start a really good 220 stretch down here, so I'm really excited for that. But got a lot of ground set before it gets dark. Okay, throwing in a couple of caster mounts here. Oh, yeah. This is just a spot on the road line that I couldn't help but setting. So got a nice dam down below. You can see fresh chewings everywhere. We're gonna try some of Dan Davis's Alpha Delta. I really like the smell of that. It's about the closest thing to actually smelling pure casters I've ever smelled. So stick a glob in there and we'll see what happens tomorrow. We got a couple of these down here. Can't probably see it through the camera, but the dam's right down there. Sticks. This is never this deep. This is normally only about an 8-inch deep little channel. So anyway, we got our second one right here, right there. See what happens tomorrow. Boy, it's getting dark. Here's that spot where I told you I did the research and found out the row goes all the way to the fence. We got 2 out of 3. If my dad's right, this puts us at 699 with 65 coon. So one more spot to check. We'll see if we get it. Be close though. It's getting dark. We got to move. I didn't even realize it, but we got kind of a cool color phase. He's got gray that goes up both sides of him towards his back. That's kind of unique. I've never seen that before. He might be a wall hanger. Oh, what a day. Size was awesome today. Big coon. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 possum, and actually 67 coon, which puts me at 701, including this kind of unique guy. He's got white patches on both sides of him. Never seen anything like that before. Might be one for the wall, but we broke 50 skunks, 700 coon. The size is awesome. Big coon, really good quality fur. It's gonna be a long night.